Your heart is a magnet, I'm coming at you. Girl, you're my target, I'm aiming at you. You're a comet, I'm trying to catch you. We can break any rule they ever taught you. Forget about anything they ever bought you. Cause me and you don't need a lot in this world to get by. Plus you know I got you, you pull me in. I don't resist, time seems to fly but the clock doesn't tick. I crash into you, we both feel the hit. We both feel the way that our chemicals mix. And I wish that
if I just keep my eyes shut, maybe this time it'll be enough.
So I need the dark. Without you here I would never see the stars. I'm headed for you, foot on the gas. I'm coming straight at you, no looking back.
You are my star. We are connected, misdirected to the high. You are my star. We are connected, misdirected to the high.
Then we collide.
Good evening, everyone. This is Wild Helper. We are following the professionals tournament rounds 5 to 7. I'm aware YouTube is having some issues. What's going on with my tablet is that I cannot watch the stream. It seems to be working fine on desktop, so if you're watching from a mobile device, I advise you to switch to desktop. I'm just going to put it in the chat. As it seems that let's take a look at the tournament format. It's a single round robin. There are 8 teams in this bracket, and the top 2 will qualify directly to the Blitz Cup. The teams placed in the 3rd to 6th place will advance to the playoff. The tiebreaker rules are as follows. We will take a look at the following parameters if there are at least 2 teams tied with the same number of round wins. So when there are 2 teams tied with the same number of round wins, then the head-to-head round wins will break that tiebreaker no matter what. There cannot be a draw in this tie. So that means if there are 3 teams or above the same number of head-to-head round with the same number of head-to-head round wins, which is possible, this means each of the team wins once against one another. Then we will take a look at the head-to-head number of battle wins, and there is complication with this because what happens is that for example, let's say APA, B-Love, and 3-2 are tied the same number of head-to-head battle wins, or round wins, which is not the case, but just an example. For instance, if APA gets 7 head-to-head battle wins, and let's say 3-2 and also B-Love gets both get 5 battle wins, then in this case the tiebreaker rules will be reset, and we'll take a look at the head-to-head round wins between 3-2 and also B-Love. I will let you know if such situation arises because it sounds very, very complicated. It's very difficult to code into Python, so it won't be shown on the table that I'm going to show you very soon. In the case where the head-to-head number of round wins and battle wins are the same, then we will then take a look at the total number of battle wins, and if that cannot be decided, we will take a look at the battle duration, which should be seen because all of the matches in the professional tournament on the EU server are streamed. But Tolian will have a better idea with the official data of this parameter, so we will have to wait for Tolian to give us the exact number and which clan will get the ticket. And yes, that's all you need to know about the tiebreaker rules. So for tonight, so far we have B-Love and APA tied with 3 round wins. B-Love beat APA 2 days ago. So B-Love is currently in the 1st place, APA in the 2nd place, Axe and 3-2 Axe in the third. It will be in the 4th place as 3-2 won against Axe. So 3-2 is in the 3rd place. Quick won against Raid also 2 days ago, so Quick is in the 5th place and Raid is in the 6th place. Win is in the 7th place and Rejects are currently in the 8th place. So today is also the last day of the Challengers Tournament and Lower Echelon Championship. Nino will be following the Challengers Tournament lower bracket final, and then the grand final. This is the schedule for the tournaments in October, linking, also showing a bit of November too. So this is what you need to know about the tournaments. Let's also take a look at the maps for tonight. Round 5, the maps are Faust, Hellas, Yukon, and New Frontier. Round 6, the maps are Normandy, Desert Sands, Vineyard, and Middelburg. Better predictions. I'm going to go quickly. Going to talk through this really quickly. So basically, You can take part in this game, the battle predictions. The winner of this game will get fan containers. So far, I'm leading this game, but tonight things could change. And hopefully you will get. Hopefully you will be part of the win if you, the Discord users, successfully overtake me. So for round 5 games, Raid versus APA, everyone predicts APA to win, and same goes to rejects for 3-2 in favor of 3-2. However, there is well, not really controversy. There is a mix of opinions about Quake versus Win. Seems the majority goes for Win, but Manu and I, and also you, the Discord users, are predicting Quake to win. As for B-Love versus Akatsuki, everyone except Manu predicts B-Love to win. Let's see if it's the case. Thomas Peterson has made the following predictions. In round 5, they predict B-Love Quake 3-2 and APA to win. And in the lower bracket, the Challengers Tournament, Immortals to win TQT and TRNMT to beat Raffle. But is it going to be that big of a margin for Immortals? We will find out soon. This is the power rating after the previous skill tournaments. There is a major update to one of the team's rating, which is Venue. I have double checked, and Venue, most of them were from Crayon. So I used the rating of Crayon instead of TRNMT from last season. Last season, I rechecked the TRNMT team, which won the Lower Echelon Championship. I think 3 of them went to Venue and 3 of them went to Sfax. So I think in this case it would be better to use the Crayon's rating instead. So the rating will be a bit lower than the currently shown. But as they've done very well with the Lower Echelon Championship, they should rise up the ranks. So either way, Venue will get more rating points than the one you're seeing right now. Alright, so the room is up, so we're going to the room very soon. Let's also go to the lounge. Tonight in the Challengers Tournament, Immortals will be playing against TQT in the lower bracket final. The winner will be playing against WHN, which is a mix of Pool and also Oppa or Noxu. So I think who finished second in the Challengers Tournament in the spring season, and Noxu finished first there. And as for Lower Echelon Championship, we have TRNMT facing Raffle, and the winner of that will face Venue. As I said, Venue, a lot of them were from Crayon in the spring season. I forgot whether they played the summer season as well. I think they did. But anyways, the TRNMT team you're seeing in the Lower Echelon Championship is way different than the TRNMT team from last season that won the Lower Echelon Championship. But Raffle did not participate in the summer season, if I remember correctly. They also participated in the Lower Echelon Championship in the spring season, but I can't remember whether they got into the final stage or not. But at least a third place, it's the highest position they've got so far. I really couldn't recall, to be fair. You need to remind me on this. Anyways, let's take a look at the maps now. Faust, Raid versus APA. Looking at Faust is quite a broad map, and could be a bit it's a bit open as well, so it's good for crossfire. The position you will go kind of gives you an idea of what strategy to take. So if you want like more cap-based strategy, you might want to go for like the northeastern area. But if you want to go for a little bit of a brawly strategy, maybe the southwestern corner would benefit you more with the terrain, and also I don't know, the somewhat lack of openness, but I think the more important part is that there is only one base there. So if you're doing a cap-based strategy, you're highly unlikely to send everyone over to send most of the tanks to A. But I digress. Let's take a look at the lineup. So both teams, you're not going to see map 3. There we go. We're in. We are in Raid. The first time I am streaming Raid in the Professionals tournament. They are the last team that I haven't followed in this season so far. So thank God on the EU server I managed to follow all 8 teams. So I'm very happy about this achievement. Anyways, Raid will have a Bat Chat, Achievement, a 215B, an IS7, double VK72, and WZTD. APA on the other hand, triple 215B's a mouse, a Type 71, and double VK72. I think this is the first time I've seen Yennefer playing in the Professionals tournament, from my perspective, of course. So Raid will get C, they will get the cap lead, and they are actually playing this one very defensively. A is up for grabs, and D is also up for grabs, so APA could actually get back the cap lead with this maneuver. But they're also somewhat spread out, with Winchelade facing some pressure, but Raid is very held back, so Winchelade is quite safe, although he receives an HE splash from Raid Sick. Gonna say hello to everyone in the chat. Hello to Bogdan, Fawad, Immortal Fighter, and Privyet to one of you lot in the chat, which I can't pronounce your name, obviously, because I can't really read. I can't read Cyrillic at all, unless I do my homework, which is not the case here. But anyway, I digress. Panentha spotted Uni. Winchelade takes another one. They have to be really careful not to take unnecessary hits. Oh, Uni did not penetrate Panentha, but Panentha could not put 2 shells into Uni. The 3rd shell hit, but it could have been 2 more, to be fair. Hit points are still with APA, but in terms of trading, Raid is doing slightly better. I haven't seen RG in a while. Maybe he played before, like maybe this year. But usually RG is calling, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure if he's calling this season for the Raid team. But Raid did a couple of upsets, so we could see another upset too. But APA got A, as I would imagine, that they will get the cap lead. But then, the issue for APA is a bit the tanks they are putting. The positions they are taking at the moment. If Raid decides to get decisive on either side, whether the tanks can rotate quickly would be the question that APA needs to answer. So what Raid is trying to do, they are trying to stack up near D, so that Silver eventually will feel a bit of pressure. They're taking a couple of hits, and Sahara will drop down to B, but that would not give them the cap lead, as APA is currently ahead of Raid in the caps, and Raid will only be getting 2 caps. But Messi is getting D, so let's follow Winchelade at the moment. Good shot onto Messi. Not the highest rope, but APA is trying to deal with Messi capturing D. Raid, are they going to push somewhere? Not yet. Messi can't get D. APA has stacked up near D. So Messi will have to cap stop for a really long time for Raid to overtake APA in cap points. So let's say Messi takes another one, and Sahara takes one from the Silver. It seems APA is now trading a lot better than Raid, so it looks like APA are in a really good, comfortable position in the defense, and Raid will find it a bit difficult to push. But Ernest, on the other hand, is trying to steal B, and I think Raid is trying to push onto Winchelade and the Silver, but this move seems to have been stopped by a track shot. But APA, are they able to address this? The Silver could be caught in the crossfire, and Raid Sick has been tracked as well. APA stopping the push as much as they could, but Raid is staggering. Is it the right word? I think so. Staggering towards the Silver. But the Silver is the first tank down. 7 versus 6. The hit points are still with APA. The cap points also still with APA. But the guns are with Raid at the moment. Yennefer 1v1 against Messi. And we are seeing Sick going to be chased by Daze. Let's follow Daze at this moment. Looking to put a shot onto Sick. He has a panic shot. He does. He receives a bounce as well. And Winchelade, this has descended into Entropy. Messi a one shot, but Daze gets the kill onto Sick, and it's now a 6 versus 6. Capwood still with APA. If APA survives and kills another tank, they will win this one, but they lost Winchelade. Raid Chihi is trying to capture B. Sahara is dead, and it's now a 4 versus 4, and RG is also out of this battle, which means APA will win by caps. A bit of a tight game in the end. A bit of a tight game in the end, but APA barrels through with more superior cap strategy. Ernest doing a good job getting B, and Raid tries to push, but APA did really well in tracking those CVK-72s, meaning the CVK-72s will take a couple of hits while trying to push. So I think Raid has the idea. I don't think that push is hesitant. It's just that APA has slowed down the push by a lot. Poor the Silver getting crossfired, although he still did a decent damage here. Decent amount of damage, but APA will be wiping their sweat with that game. Raid really brought it to the end, but it was APA that will get this win. Just going to load my YouTube again. It seems to be struggling to play tonight on YouTube. My tablet's not showing the stream at all. It's now showing the stream, but hopefully the stream will continue to go. And maybe that explains why there are not a lot of people watching so far. We are approaching single digits here. Just checking whether I have the right link on. Yes, I do have the right link. Yes. All right. So let's go to the second battle. Hi Emperor, how are you doing? Raid versus APA, the second battle. So far, APA leading 1-0. It's a decent start to APA. They've done the right things to give them the win. Raid made it really close when it comes to the numbers fight, but APA did more right things, and this is why they won. Raid this time from the south spawn, and APA from the north spawn. APA sending a couple of tanks over to C, only one actually. Raid with Eagle Chi-He, or Rage Chi-He, dropping into D. It will be APA that gets cap lead, as north spawn is closer to C than the south spawn is to D. But Raid will also get A with Cabentha. Will APA be able to reset A? They aren't able to reset A. But what they could do is to push onto D. So far, there is only Chi-He near D. There are double VK sitting in the spawn. Raid is kind of spread out, but they have but the tanks are forward have support. So this is going to be a tough push for APA. How are they going to read this one? I will be very interested to see how this pans out for APA. 6 cap points per 2 seconds increase, so it's some hit points, some cap points of increase. I don't know what I'm saying, but Uni tries to get B. Doesn't matter. Raid still has a cap lead, as the number of caps that both teams have will be even. Winchellay takes 1, and Uni tries to hold down here, but so far nothing much has happened. And Sick could be able to put a shot onto Uni, but he can't. Days takes 1. So far so good for Raid. They are trading better than APA, although APA still has the hit points. The issue is for APA the lack of a light tank. It could be an issue, but will Raid make use of the bad chat? Keyboard Smasher is leading in the 215B. And Uni takes 1. Keyboard Smasher can't penetrate, but Messi takes 1 as well. Uni 1v1. No, he's not 1v1 against Messi. And APA is steadily pressuring Raid, but Ernest has been perma-tracked. This is not good news for APA. Yennefer tries to shield Ernest so that Ernest can fix his tracks, and he can be allowed to pull back. Messi is now the focus for AP. AP is pushing onto Messi, but on the other hand, Raid might have more numbers over to this side, and this is why Daze and Yennefer are running away, and that leaves a keyboard smasher alone there. Daze is trying to flank from behind. Messi is now out. Daze misses the shot onto Sake, and this is now a 6 vs 6 situation. Raid with a substantial hit point pool lead, taking out a keyboard smasher. Sake full health, looking to put a big one onto the backside of Daze. Daze is a one shot, and still a 6 vs 6, but Daze is no more, as he will be killed by Raid Sake. He takes one from the silver, and APA's focus fire is on to Sake. However, what AP is trying to do here, they're trying to get D as well, so they will have 3 bases, and the cap points will overtake Raid sooner or later, but AP needs to start killing tanks, because Raid are still leading in cap points, but Milk is now out. Pimenta in the back chat is going to be a nuisance to Winchellate, but Winchellate is almost fully reloaded. They are looking to get RG. Can APA pull this off? They now have the hit point pool lead. APA with a more superior focus fire. Uni coming from behind. Uni trying to get RG. Maybe it will be the job of the silver, as Uni will be aiming at Sake. Winchellate is now out, and it's now a 4 vs 4. Ernest is out. RG is out. Shihi looks to take out Yennefer. He does. And Raid just only need one more kill to win this outright. And Uni is now very low, 2 vs 4. And Raid did it. They've killed enough tanks to bring them the win. It was very, very close in the end. APA, great focus fire, but they have taken so much damage in the push. Raid just soaked up the aggression of AP. I think AP wants to be very aggressive, but the tanks they're taking is kind of holding them back a little bit. But still a very valiant effort from APA. They've made it really, really close. They got 3 bases, which could have been a disaster for Raid had Raid not been able to kill all the tanks of APA in the end. So both teams playing really well in the last battle. We are now going to Hellas. I think the last battle was one of the best battles I've seen so far this season. Let's take a look at the next map, which is Hellas, a map that a lot of comp players hate. You have the AB cap, which are AB caps, which are very close to one another in the northwestern corner. If you're doing a cap-based strat, you're probably going to base your tanks near northwestern region. To defend A and B, you do not want to go between A and B to defend. Yes, you have the valley that you can hold down, but you might get pincered quite easily, so you need to take positions near spawn or the enemy spawn so that you can prevent, you can spot that push at a much far away position, further position. But then a lot of teams also take tanks over to the southeastern area, which will give you the map control, and also it's good for crossfire and brawl in general. So are we seeing more tanks going for AB or more tanks over to the southeastern area? We'll find out now. Okay, let's take a look at the lineups for both teams. Raid will drop their Bachat, and APA insists on not taking a Bachat at all. Not something I like, but if it works, it works. So let's see. Pimenta in the 215B looking to get the spots for the team. Meanwhile, APA is sending tanks slowly to C, but it will be Raid that gets the count lead on B. It will be unopposed, and Yennefer is spotted. Oh, very interesting position. Oh, APA works out their spots to reset Bay, but only one shot to Messi. Chihi, I think, splashes onto Yennefer, and another shot onto attack capturing B. I think that is RG this time. Next we have Winchellate in the middle, and AP will try and get C. They are trying to get the cap lead, which is not likely at the moment, and they will need A as well to get the cap lead. They are trying to put the gap within 80 so that they can flip the cap wins if they can kill a tank. So far, APA is trading slightly better than Raid, although Raid has the hit point pool lead. So APA just needs to do needs to bleed Raid even more so that they can be more comfortable in the push, as they have put another good shot onto Messi by Yennefer. Keyboard Smasher tries to put a couple of shots, but it hits nowhere. Winchell is trying to rotate. I think APA might be second up for a push near A, but Raid is sitting very deep near A and B. It will be a really, really tough push. I think AP might need to spend a little bit more time to wear Raid down. There's still a lot of time. Remember, 5 cap wins for 2 seconds of increase. There is still a minute to go before AP needs to rush. And it's a great shot from Winchellate onto Chi. He bounces a shot from Blue. He was in nice before, so I can be proud of him playing at the highest level. He has been around the top 8 stage for a while, to be fair. So good shot to Winchellate by Blue, I believe. And APA is still doing very well in trading. Good shot on the Chi-He. APA is giving themselves a good situation heading to the late game stages. Messi takes another one. Raid is a bit soft. They are bleeding. A bit leaky. That's the word I'm looking for. They are leaky at the moment. They do not want to lose any more hit points here. Blue takes another one, and APA has now extended their hit point pool to more than 1k. Great shot onto Pimenta. APA, good rhythm, good momentum. This is looking very, very promising for APA. They just need a good decisive push to end this. But now Yennefer takes one, and APA, how are they going to push here? Winchellate looking to connect with others on the Pimenta. They're tagging with Pimenta. A Raid are still holding. They still have the cap points. Milk takes one. And Object 3 is going very deep here. I think we can sense a push coming from AP towards B. It's a miss from Object 3 onto Pimenta. Chi takes another one. And Raid, they are now down by more than 2k. This is not looking good for Raid at all. Big shot from Winchellate onto Chi-He now. Raid can still win this one if they can stay alive, and if APA cannot get a kill, then it will be game over for APA, but the Keyboard Smasher has now pushed in. Great. It was probably not the best move as he got trapped, but they got a kill. They got a kill. They now have the cap lead, but they did not want to lose the Keyboard Smasher. Milk drops a reactive armor, receives a hit from Milk, and Object 3 drops a reactive armor as well. And I can't find my buttons. Winchellate, great shots of Milk, and all the action will be around here, and also a push onto A, but the most important part of the fight will be here, because if a Keyboard Smasher gets taken out, it's now 5 versus 6. Cap points are still in favor of APA, but RG has been taken out. And Messi is now the focus for APA. This has descended into Maelstrom. Daze looking to put a big one onto Blue, and Ernest kills Blue, and APA gets the win by caps. 1000 cap points, capturing B at the same time. What they have done really well in this fight is that APA has bled Raid a lot better. They kept on bleeding Raid as they are trying to pressure Raid into a tight pocket, and they've timed the push really well at the end when Rage did not have enough hit points to deal with the onslaught, and now APA are leading is leading 2-1. So once again, apologies for the YouTube, the stream quality. It appears that it's a kind of a universal issue that the viewers are having difficulty to watch the stream. It happened on the Apex server earlier, and it seems to be occurring at the moment too. And hopefully that will be fixed tomorrow, but if that happens, if the stream quality is a bit bad, then you can always reload the stream. Nothing I can fix from my side. The upload speed is still fine. I don't see any like green, like red, like a warning saying that the bitrate is low. And on my tablet, again, it has frozen, so YouTube is being goofy tonight.
Let's get this show on the road.
So this time, Raid will take triple mouse, triple VK72, and a 215B. AP, on the other hand, quadruple 215B, so a Badger, a Quran, and a mouse. Again, no light tanks, to my dismay. But we are seeing Raid getting A first. They will have the cap lead. But like last battle, Raid also has the cap lead. But APA is not phased about that at all. They played Raid a lot better than... so that's why they won the last battle. They bled enough of Raid. So Raid will make sure this time they are not going to do the same mistake. As they are now also looking at B, looking to capture B, but it will be difficult. Eventually it's there to reset B. C will be captured by a keyboard smasher, but it's not going to give AP the cap lead here. Unfortunately, the gap will be more than 80 cap points, so that APA will have to kill more than a tank in order to flip the cap points back to their favor. So a little bit more pressure for APA, but they just need to do similar stuff as last battle to win this fight. Milk has been spotted, and not a lot of action is happening here. Raid can't really get B. AP are well positioned to shut down whoever tries to go for B. However, there is Pimenta quite isolated near the spawn, the southwestern corner, but then APA will have to go a really long way to take out that tank, and also that tank has the reactive armor, so I don't think AP wants to go for that for now. Keyboard smasher is spotted. You expect a pandemonium, Pentium. I'm trying to throw in all the terminology tonight when it comes to a chaotic situation. And APA is trying to pressure Raid again, just like last battle, but this time Raid did not lose a lot of hit points, so this is going to be hard. APA is under 1k of hit points of gap, almost 2k actually, but Days takes 1. But actually AP this time bleeds a little bit more. Trading, APA is not doing as well. Raid is holding up quite well, but AP has found Blue. As the focus Blue needs to pull back, otherwise it will be the first tank down. APA is showing the hit points pretty well, but at the same time we have Mentha is getting the focus from the keyboard smash. A good shot from Object 3 onto Pimenta. Pimenta is on fire. And it's still 7 versus 7. This has descended into pandemonium. As Svencia would want me to say. Keyboard smashes out to one shot, but Object 3 has taken out Pimenta. What a turnaround for AP actually. Despite Raid with the hit from pool lead, APA's focus fire is more superior. RG doing 1v1 against Da Silva. APA, a masterclass in hip hop pool sharing and focus fire. Sick is out. Yennefer is still alive. Da Silva's on fire. Can he win the 1v1 against RG? He does. And APA gets 1,000 cap points as they've also captured B. Unlike last battle, they did not trade better than Raid before the push. But what they've done much better than Raid this time is their focus fire and the hit point push sharing. Although Raid also shared the hit points, but Raid was unable to find a target to focus. And AP simply put more shots, and they also are on the high ground too. Don't forget about that. They are also on the high ground. Raid like stuck in that valley, makes it a lot easier for APA to call for focus fire too, and a bigger overview for them. So 6 tanks doing more than 2k. Hello Sully, how are you doing? And yeah, Raid only 2 tanks doing more than 2k. Now it's match point for APA. They only need to one more to win against Raid, and that will put them to 4 round wins and in a comfortable position in the top 2. Although there's a chance that a couple of clans with 2 round wins could win, and that will complicate the situation, and APA will still have to win their remaining rounds in order to qualify. We are now going to Yukon. Let's take a look at the map Yukon. Yukon, it's a 4-cap map. For me, it's quite a brawly map, but we do see clans doing cap strats. I think the kind of the balance between openness and also the coveredness makes it a very interesting map for me. There are corridors where you can isolate tanks easily, but you can also put your tanks into the right positions to do good crossfire, particularly the southwest area, where it's a lot more open. So let's take a look at the lineups from both teams. Apologies for the stream quality. It's just been an up and down session tonight. I hope when the stream is uploaded in full quality, you can check back the stream without any quality issues. From my end, it's fine. Upload speed is fine. The internet is fine for me. I think it's just YouTube side which is not performing as intended. Looking at Winchellate in the back chat, spotted. Pimenta also spotted. C is going to be captured by APA, and Raid will be looking for B as well. But it will be AP that gets the cap lead on C, as they are capturing C more quickly than Raid getting B. Will APA get D? It is unopposed. A is also unopposed, but Raid does not know where most of the APA tanks are. But APA will be taking double bad chats. I love this strategy from APA. They should take more bad chats in my opinion later on. Let's see how they work with this. APA is pressuring Raid, but Raid are looking to make a counter push from their spawn. RG has taken a lot of hits already. Will we see the VK-72s coming from behind Raid? If they want to make a push, they need to do it now, because the VKs are almost there to shut down RG. RG misses that shot. Raid is now going to make a big push. Daze is in trouble. Can he escape this fight? He will escape this fight. RG is now out. VK-72s are now coming. They're now trying to get Sig out of the way. Big shot onto Sig. Object 3 is now out of the battlefield. This has descended into anarchy. Winchellate is very low in that bat chat. He's a one-shot. hit points still in favor of APA and the guns as well. Days is now sniping from behind. Don't really love when the back shots are sniping from behind, but they do have lower hit points, to be fair. Yennefer looking to take out blue, but I think Raid will be looking to take out the silver, as Messi is the lowest amongst all three tanks we are seeing right now. But APA are putting shots onto both Sahara and Messi because some of them can't take out Messi, as the silver is now out. But oh my god, Raid, they've taken double batch as we completely missed that. Will that be the turning point of this battle? Sahara is still watching Yennefer, one shot, cheeky, big shot onto the keyboard smasher, ramming Yennefer at the same time. APA, can they hold it all the way to the end? It's a bounce from Ernest onto Shihi, however, and the keyboard smasher has been taken out, and this battle will go to Raid. Well done to Paventa in the bat chat, killing the double bat chats, which is very important. But I hope this will not dissuade APA to take double bat chats. I love the double bat chat strategy. Ernest is now quite low, down to 642, drops the tungsten shell, big row onto blue, but that's only a consolation prize. Ernest is out and APA cannot win yet. Raid are trying to make a comeback. 2-3 is the scoreline now. Are we going to be seeing a tiebreaker for the first time on the EU server in the autumn season? RG did nothing, but that will not stop Raid from winning, with 5 tanks doing more than 2k. APA 4 tanks doing more than 2k. Well done to Raid. Paventa, the man of the match for me, killing the double back chats. I'm not sure it's exactly him getting the back chats, but it has proven to be effective. Completely shutting down APA's DPM machines and auto loading monsters. Going back to Yukon, Ray dropping not dropping that bat chat. They're going to have Paventa remaining in that bat chat. APA on the other hand will drop the double bat chat strategy. Winchellate will play in the so bat chat. But both teams will take quadruple VKs, which means it's octuple VKs across the board. Double 215Bs for Raid and for APA. They are not taking double 215Bs, they are taking one 215B and one object 777. So the only difference in the tank in the lineup is the object 777 from Yennefer. So it seems YouTube has fixed himself. We're getting more people watching, so that's brilliant. Let's go back to Yukon. Will we see a tiebreaker tonight? And APA, will they get a crucial point against Raid? Let's find out now. APA, blue team from the north spawn, Raid, red team from the south. APA will be sending tanks over to B, and Winchellate in the bat chat. Interesting position, quite a defensive position, hoping to spot out a potential YOLO push from Raid onto Deal. Sahara has been spotted, RG has been spotted. So 2 tanks already spotted for Raid, but Raid will get a cap lead first as they have captured C more quickly than AP on B. But Yennefer takes one, a lot of VKs. They might be looking for RG and Sahara, but they are held down nicely. So let's see about keyboard smasher. Blue does not want to peek out, otherwise it will be disastrous for him. He's playing it very carefully. Paventa takes one somewhere. I completely missed that. Oh, from behind. Good shot from Dace onto Paventa. Yennefer tries to go for C, but has he dropped the ball? Maybe he did. But that also means AP is going to rush en masse onto Sahara, and Daze is going to come in. He's going to be a bit slow, but Sahara is the first time down. The keyboard smash is the next time down. Hippos are still very close, and this has descended into Batman. Da Silva. Big shot to Eagle Chi here, and there's a triple tap onto Eagle Chi here. Winchellade in the back chance trying to farm from behind, but you might want to go stick in to this fight. Da Silva out. Eagle Chihi is also out. It's now a 5 versus 4. Hipwood's still in favor of APA, but not the guns. This could be a huge issue, but Winchellade still in that bad chat could become very important in late game stages. Object 3 down to 1 shot, and RG also quite low. He is out, and it's now a 4 versus 4. Messi, can he stay alive? Winchellade is now on the drum reload. Messi needs to stay alive. And also Object 3, but Object 3 has been taken out. It's now 4 versus 3. This is going to be really intense, I'm afraid. Daze in that 215B misses Sick. And Ernest hoping to get a kill shot, but it's going to be really hard. At the same time, Winchellade is driving towards D. Pimenta is going for A. Ray is looking to get the cap lead back, but will they get the cap lead back before APA gets D? Ernest turning away, receiving a miss from Messi. But will Daze and Ernest go for Sick instead? Potentially, yes. It's a low roll from Ernest onto Sick, and Daze takes one from Blue. Drops the reactive armor, and Ernest looking to get a kill shot onto Sick, but Pimenta is looking to rotate back. Sick is out, and Winchellade is not getting D actually. Tries to support Daze onto Blue. AP still has the cap lead. They can wait for a little bit longer before they get D. But now, Winchellade's on the drop reload. Daze, who will reload more quickly? It's actually Blue that reloads more quickly, but Ernest will get the kill. Messi is a one shot, and Winchellade looks to get in to take out Messi. And he will have to take a hit from Messi though. Takes one, and it's now time for... oh no! Pimenta gets Winchellade out! Oh! And Ernest is out! We're getting a tiebreaker! What a fantastic kill from Pimenta onto Winchellade. Had Winchellade not been removed at that point, APA might have been able to win this one outright. But in the end, Raid got the important kills right at the last second, and scoreline is now 3-3. Tiebreaker, everyone. This is my 5th tiebreaker in the autumn season. So let's take a look at the next map, Naval Frontier, which is a bit of an interesting map. I would think it's a cap-based map, but you can get quite brawly at the end. So it is a balanced map. I think it will depend on which clan does better in the focus fire and positioning as well. So we're going to be seeing the lineup. So far 3-3 for 3-3. APA originally leading 3-1. Now Raid has won 2 on the run. Let's take a look at the lineups from both teams. Raid will take triple 215Bs, triple chieftains, and a back chat. APA double Mouse, double VK72, double 215B, and a back chat. And this is going to be hard. I don't know who will come up on top. I hope APA will come up on top. They really need that point to qualify directly to the Blitz Stellar Cup. And losing a point could become an issue in the next 2 rounds. Can APA bring it over the edge? It's all nothing for both teams. Raid currently sitting with 2 round wins. I don't think a lot of people are expecting Raid to be in a position to take top 2 even, but here we are. Raid could very well be challenging for top 2 if they win against APA, and they have 2 more games to go, 2 more rounds to go. Anything could change in this battle. The situation in the top 2 fight, top 6 fights, it all boils down to this very last battle of APA versus Raid, as Pimenta gets spotted. Winchellate also gets spotted, and AP has slightly more hit points inherently. C will be captured by Pimenta. I think AP will allow Raid to get C. Interesting strategy by AP. I'm not sure if this is going to work, because there are 4 tiles that will be in the low ground. Is this what AP intends to do? It could be an issue. I don't know. We will see if it works out, but I have my doubts. Although AP has done a lot better in the trading, so this could be it. This could be the winning move from APA, with more shots being taken and being dished out. She is now out of the fight, and it's now a 7 versus 6. Daze tries to get C, and big shot onto Sig, and also good shot from Winchellate onto Pimenta. And APA doing quite well in the trading, but map control, Raid seems to have the upper hand, but they need to do a lot more than APA in order to regain that advantage, and it's going to be a long way for Raid. Now Raid will try to push onto Da Silva, which has a lot more hit points than Raid. It's a 6 versus 7, but we will focus on this 1v1 fight, because this is got a 2v2 fight, because it's going to dictate how things will go. So sorry, Da Silva is out. 6 versus 6. I'm so sorry. Winchellate's on the drone reload, but Pimenta held Winchellate. Sig is now out. APA steadily winning the AB side, but Winchellate is now out. Daze still full health. He has to stay alive as long as he could. Object 3 takes out Blue. RG is a one-shot. Yennefer misses the shots. Sahara, can he survive? He does not survive. 3 versus 5 now, looking very likely for to an APA win. But you never know, Pimenta could be the hero of this battle, but he has taken so many hits there. Daze is almost fully reloaded to take out Pimenta. RG is out. Keyboard Smasher is looking for Messi, but it will be Daze taking out Messi. APA, I had my doubts there. You proved me wrong. Huge congratulations to APA. Well done. That was a great tiebreaker for APA. Raid had the right positions, to be fair. They are on the high ground. APA are stuck in the valley. Unfortunately, I think Raid just did not trade more effectively than APA. That's the difference between the two teams. And by the time AP has killed a tank, they already had more than 4k of hit points advantage. It looks very bleak for Raid at that point. They completely lost that bit aside. Although the 2v2 fight seemingly goes in favor to Raid, but it is a kind of an even fight, to be fair. And APA dominating that middle side will be enough for them to win this tiebreaker, meaning APA will now have 4 round wins, and that will send them to the top of the table. We will have a look at all the results now. In the tournament. Thank you, Running Joke. Nice username, by the way. And I'm looking at the Apex server, unfortunately. And we have all the results here. B-Love 4-0 against Akatsuki. Quick 4-2 against Win. And 3-2-2, 4-2 against Rejects, which means... Let's take a look at the prediction game. No. Can I get 4 more points here? Yes. Yeah. Discord and I have got 4 more points as we both guessed all 4 winners correctly. I am currently extending the lead in this game. Maybe not with Discord. But actually tonight, both Discord and Discord users and I have predicted the same winners for round 6 as well. So it looks likely that I will be running away with this game compared to other to fellow streamers. But yeah, I will be getting 1 more point of gap between all the other streamers. But for Discord, still 2 points of gap. So let's take a look at the Challengers Tournament. Immortals 4-1 against TQT. And let's take a look at the results for the Low Echelon Championship as well. APA going to tiebreak to give the viewers more entertainment. That's very true, but I don't think they've done it on purpose otherwise. Banhammer incoming. Oh my god, Raffle 4 did. Oh dear, how did that happen? What was the prediction? Oh wow. I was not expecting that. Well done to Raffle. It's going to be Venue versus Raffle in the grand final. TRNMT, the clan, will not be defending the title in the Low Echelon Championship because they will be finishing 3rd. It will be WHN versus Immortals in the grand final and Venue versus Raffle in the grand final. Hopefully, we will see a win. We'll see we'll see a new winner in the Low Echelon Championship. Maybe also in the Challengers Tournament. Well, actually, I don't remember about Immortals winning Challengers Tournament before, but this will be very interesting. But yes, let's now take a look at the table. B-Love and APA are tied with 4 round wins, and B-Love is still in the 1st place as they have they beat APA 4-1 2 days ago. 3-2 is ahead of Quick with 3 round wins and 3-2 won against Quick previously. So 3-2 will be in the 3rd place and Quick in the 4th place. Akatsuki, Raid and Win are tied with 2 round wins and Akatsuki won both Raid and Win, which puts Akatsuki in the 5th place and Raid in the 6th place. Huge commiserations to Raid. Very spirited performance against APA. It was very close. It was very even. Both teams played really well. It's a performance that both teams could be proud of. And APA will be facing Win next, and we are following APA again. Because there is no one following APA versus Win, so I am tasked to follow APA versus Win instead of Akatsuki versus Quick. But at the very least, I got all 8 clans streamed, and there is another chance, hopefully, for me to stream both Akatsuki and Quick. All right. Not a lot of time for me to update stuff, but I would update all the stuff very quickly, and I'll give you the predictions for the next round. So let me enter the results for the other games. And I will go down and get a chocolate, and I will be back once I finish the chocolate. All right. I've updated the power rating. Will be set to make the next set of predictions. Okay, let's go. Okay, also, there is a giveaway ongoing, and there are 2 battle passes to be given away tonight. Enter the draw, and with the link of the Google form pinned in the live chat and also in the description. So good luck, and hopefully you will win battle pass.
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing things
and the odds are up. I'm going to show you the odds very quickly. And then I'll go for a break, and I will be back, and then we'll follow APA versus Win. Okay, so let me fill in the streamers that are following the battles. Axe versus Speedlove was streamed by Robert. Win versus Quick was streamed by Pyroblast. Old School. Yes. And 3-2 versus Rejects was streamed by Manu and Manu. Yes, Manu. Good. Okay. Right. Odds. Well, actually, before I do the odds, let me also show you the prediction for round 6. So let's do this now. We have the following predictions. As I said earlier, Discord users and Manu have the same prediction. Well, Old School and Robert as well. Old School, Robert, Manu, and Discord have all this the same predictions as I do. The only difference in predictions would be Nino predicting Quick to win against Akatsuki, and Pyroblast, being the rebel here, thinking Raid will win against 3-2 and APA to not win against Win, but it will be Win instead. Third time's the big win, hopefully third time the charm for Win. Will we see a huge upset? Will Pyroblast be right about this? Both APA and BLove are not safe yet, although APA won against 3-2 and Quick, I believe, is it not? I'm gonna double check. APA will play against Quick last, so the tie could still put APA out of top 2. So none of these clans are safe just yet. I will not bother trying to do the calculations because I think it will not be worth the time. Looking at Thomas Peterson, we have Quick predicted to win, BLove predicted to win, APA predicted to win, and 3-2 predicted to win. So it's actually the same prediction as 9-0. Will 9-0 be right? And will Thomas Peterson be wrong? And for the lower echelon championship and challengers, we are predicting WHN to win and Raffle to win their grand finals. But the odds are very, very close. And I would agree with that too. I think the odds will be extremely close, and I can easily see the other team winning. Room should be up now. I'm going to prepare the maps, and you have to wait for me to do that. The next maps will be Normandy, Descent. I'm going to check that again. Normandy, Descent, Vineyards, and Middleburg. Now I will now also update. I'll go to the room first, and then I will update the stream. The next graphic. Yes, I'm in, and we will see. All right, sorry. A bit of a mind derp for me. Let me see the streamers for the next match. Quake will be streamed. Akatsuki versus Quake will be streamed by Pyroblast and Sword. And then Belov versus Rejects will be streamed by both Manu and Robert. I'm the only one streaming Win versus APA. And then lastly, we have 3-2 versus Ray. That will be streamed by Old School and also Rip. I will open the poll now. Which clan will win? Is it APA or is it Win? Let me know in the poll. And then activate this. Not a lot of time left. I'll quickly grab a chocolate bar downstairs. Then, oh, my game kind of froze, but I will give you the map card while I'll go down to get the chocolate bar. I'll be back very soon. There we go. Sorry. Let's go to Lorkham team. Who will win? Who is next? Is it we is next, or is it Apathy? We're seeing Win taking double 215Bs, Badger, double IS7s, and double Crown. APA going for triple 215Bs, a Crown, a Mouse, and double VK72. Let's see where they're going. Win is quite spread out, and Murray tries to go for A. With APA looking to get D at the start, will that give APA the cap lead, or will Win get the cap lead, as Killer from North is going for A as well, making it 2 tanks into A, and it will be Win that gets the win, the cap, not the win. the cap. I think the keyboard smasher also went to D for a brief moment, but APA is not as quick in the cap. Meaning APA needs to make the rotation, not Win just have to sit back and defend. We know Win did a really good job against APA. Not APA, it's Rejects in the second round. And Win replicate that performance against APA. What they did really well is Crossfire and Focus Fire. But APA can do this very well too. Like this department, like they can do Focus Fire and Crossfire brilliantly. So this is going to be a challenge for Win. They need, and it's a really tough opponent for them as well. Currently, they are sitting with 2 round wins, tied with Akatsuki and Raid. They haven't won any single game round against either of these two. So in terms of head-to-head record, they are in a really dire situation. So if they don't win against APA, chances of them in the top 6 could be on the line. Uni sneaking into A, tries to get the cap, and that is enough to give APA back the cap lead. Well done to Uni in the cap stop. What he did is that he went to A, stopped the cap from cap points are increasing from Win. Originally, APA does not have the cap lead, but that cap stop alone, a couple of seconds, is enough to bring APA back the cap lead. So now Win is on the back foot. They need to make a rotation. Can Win get C? Will AP have tanks to reset C? Let's say. Win are also in position to shut down whoever tries to shoot Al Murray. But let's look at Winchelade. I don't think he is able to reset C. So APA is allowing Win to get C, which is understandable. They don't want to lose too many hit points in taking out Al Murray. They're trying to approach this one slowly. They want to wear Win down first. They're trying to rely on a win coming from the push, not from the bases at the moment. They will eventually try to get C or even B. But as it stands, APA only has 1 cap with Win having 2 caps. So cap lead is back in favor of Win. However, if APA gets A again, that will put Win on the back foot, and B will be very hard to get. So Uni is going for A, but Killer from North will be there to reset A. It's quite a dull game so far. Win trading slightly better than APA. Hello Tom P, how are you doing? You're getting a couple of Win supporters here, so it's really good. Uni tries to get A. Killer from North will try to reset Uni. Angling wise, I think Killer cannot really get a shot onto Uni, but bounce school good hit onto a Uni. Double tap, track shot, Killer from North. HE splash onto Uni. Uni's down to 1.3k. Now will APA try to force a move onto Celia, now pushing in. Big shots onto Kuma, and this will descend into Dog Stinder very quickly. We're seeing 215B picking dropping the speed boost, looking for Sunshine. Sunshine may have dropped the reactive armor prematurely, but good focus fire onto Kuma. They're not going for Sunshine at the moment, they're going for these 3 tanks sitting near the church. Yennefer is now the focus for Win, but APA is trying their best to hit point push out, which is good. Sunshine is under the attention of Days. It's now 6 vs 6. Uni's down to 1 shot, 1v1 happening around here. Killer from North potentially could take out Uni. Can he do that? Can Killer take out Uni? It's a bounce. Oh. The longer Killer, the longer Killer does to kill Uni, the longer he will do to rotate back to support his team. It's now a 4 vs 5 situation. Killer from North finally kills Uni, but is it too little, too late? Maybe not. What is happening right now is that Win is on 924 cap points. Win can still steal this win from the grasp of APA. Days is in C. It's a kill onto Pyko. Win will have to kill a couple. They will lose C very soon, and they will also lose Al Murray. This player right here takes out Al Murray, although being caught on fire. Bounce School is now the focus for APA. And we are seeing APA with 2 caps, 2 versus 4 now. Bounce School is out. APA is securing an important victory against Win, although Win made it really close with the caps. Alas, APA got the tanks more quickly than Win. They have a better shot efficiency. Days coming in, trying to put a shot onto Killer. He does. Killer from North was caught on fire for a brief moment, but a Midas touch from or Midas touch from Days is enough to kick the player back to the garage. Scoreline is now 1-0 in favor of APA, and Win trying their best to win by caps, but in terms of individual skills, I think APA has a better has on average better skill. Is this a skill issue? You might ask. We will see in the next couple of battles. So far, APA is leading, but you never know. APA was leading at 1.31 against Raid, only for that round, for that match to go to a tiebreaker. You never know in this situation. When it's known for their resilience, their inability to give up. So let's see APA triple VK72s, double 215Bs Akran, and then IS7. Win on the other hand, double IS7, double 215Bs, double Kran, and a mouse. Both teams not taking any light tanks at all, to my disappointment. And I hope that both teams will lose in the next battle, which will never happen. What will they do in the next battle? Win. What changes are they going to make to win against APA if they could in this battle? Let's find out now. Win. Double 215Bs, double I7, double Kran, the mouse. APA, double 215Bs, an I7, a Kran, triple VK72. And Snowman. Love the Snowman here.
Let's go.
As you all know, Win is a Finnish clan. So maybe they're already in winter, and APA is an international clan, previously a Polish clan, but now an international clan. And what we're seeing here is Win going quite spread out, and APA focusing their forces near AB. Will we see a push right at the beginning for APA? D will be captured by Win right at the start. That will give Win the cap lead, but APA is no stranger to cap's advantage. So are we seeing APA making a push somewhere sooner or later? It's a matter of time, not really a matter of whether you get a cap lead or not. APA is totally experienced in this sort of situation, and we are seeing this player here not going into the A cap circle. Now he is going for the A cap, and he's going to reduce to prevent the gap from widening, putting APA to one cap, to one kill of flipping. And Win is unable to reset big, and now APA just need a kill to flip it back to their favor. Both teams have 1 cap, 3 cap points per 2 seconds to increase. This could get really dull, but in terms of shots fired from both teams, they are able to bleed one another. It seems Win is trading slightly better than APA, and they have almost 1k, actually more than 1,000 hit points of advantage, and possibly it's not the case now. but still a bit of an advantage for Win, and they need to make use of that. But they just have to sit back. They have to cap lead, not APA, unless APA is able to get C, just like Win in the last battle, and that will force a reaction from Win to do something. Uni could get C with impunity, and can he do so? He does get C, unopposed, and now Win needs to do the rotation, not APA. Well played to APA. And Keyboard Smasher receives an XG splash from Mal Murray. The damage not a lot. It won't change much. The hit point, the gap is still similar. But what would Win do now? Are they organizing a push coming from D? Not really at the moment. We still have 4 minutes to go. I don't think we will use all 7 minutes in this fight. El Murray peeking out, receiving a hit from Object 3. It's still a holding situation for both teams. Trying to bleed one another out, but so far we aren't seeing a team with substantial hit point pool lead. This is going to be tight. This is going to be tight. And Sunshine in the 215B is trying to proxy spot the Keyboard Smasher. But we still have around 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. It's very dull. It's a very dull situation. So I'm going to do some housekeeping while we wait for either team to make a move. So for those of you who do not know already, there is a giveaway happening. 2 battle passes for November will be given out, and the winners will be drawn at the end of the stream. To enter the giveaway, there is a link to the form for you to submit in the description and also pinned in the live chat. So with that out of the way, Win has already made a rotation to B, and they're looking to stack up near B, and they're looking to push onto A. Will that happen? APA is currently quite spread out, so it will take some time for APA to rotate, particularly the tanks they're taking, they are quite slow. So, Win, are we seeing a push on A? Are we seeing a well-timed push from Win? But they are also bleeding while preparing for the push, but so is APA. Hippos are now actually pretty close. Anything can happen now. Let's take a look at Winchellay trying to reset Kuma, but Rambo is coming in the Crown Wagon, trying to unleash the entire clip onto Winchellay. The ball has been dropped. Win is trying to get A, but so far, AP is able to fend Win off in capturing A, but at the same time, Win is trying to capture B. Win is trying to win by the caps. Now A, can they get A? They got A, and this is going to give them 2 caps compared to AP with 1, but 2 minutes left to go. APA will now be looking for D and El Murray. AP is also caught quite spread out, so it's really down to individual skills here. Whether Win is able to consolidate their forces, it's going to be a Keyboard Smash looking for a kill on Takuma, and he does get a kill on Takuma. Rambo from North is trying to leave. This move from APA will sever Win's forces, and now Win's is focusing their tanks over to D. They've taken out Object 3, and A is still under the hands of APA. Al Murray is out. This is much closer than I thought. This has descended into pandemonium with Yennefer, the focus for Win, and there are still the Crown Wagons and Sunshine defending for their lives. Yennefer will be out of this fight soon, but APA 955 cap points. They need a kill immediately, but they can't get that kill first. Rambo gets killed before Yennefer gets taken out, meaning Win is unable to get to snatch a victory from APA's hands. They tried to get the base, the cap lead back, but in doing so, they've lost a shed load of hit points. I think if they, well, I think they committed to a push over to A, but I think it didn't quite work out. And then I think they're stuck in a dilemma whether to support tanks over to D or to continue that push near A. And what we see in the later game is that Win tries to rotate their tanks back to support the tanks over to D. And in doing so, I think AP has farmed them by, well, crossfired them a lot. And that made, that puts Win to a really difficult position for them to come back. And we're now over to Descents, and let's update the scoreline. 2-0 in favor of APA. APA, if they win the next round, it's looking very likely they're going to secure top 2, but probably not yet. We're going to see the results of 3-2 and Quick. If 3-2 wins and Quick loses, where in this case, then APA will be through as they are 3-2 lost to both APA and BLUF. But this is one scenario. We don't know the other scenarios. APA I think also won against Quick. Let me double check. And by the way, let me just give you the map card for the next map. APA will play Quick tomorrow, so it is going to be very important for them, unless you're seeing less Quick lost. Alright, so Desert Sands, what are you expecting on Desert Sands? A lot of brawl over to the desert side. This could be the strategy by both teams. At the same time, can get quite it can be a cap-based strategy for both teams, but I usually would favor defending in the desert rather than the city, because in the desert you can spot the rotation at a much further away position. On the other hand, it's a lot harder with the buildings that will obstruct the view. Big takes one while trying to spot El Murray, although Bounce is also spotted, but we aren't seeing a risk type deletion from APA yet. Sunshine takes a hit, but Sunshine is not perma-track. He's not like focused by APA tanks. Keyboard Smasher takes one, but Killer will cross from down the bridge and will take the middle area, with APA having taken A. The double backshots looking to go deep to the swarm, but Win can potentially push over and take out the backshots. So let's see what AP is going to do, what Win is going to do. Hit points are in favor of Win by a lot, as they have taken quite a lot of heavy tanks, and APA has taken 3 mediums and 2 light tanks. A lineup that I would approve. We love a lot of mediums and lights. Heavy tanks is not really my cup of tea, but you have to take heavy tanks because hit points and armor. So anyway, I digress. Rambo tries to go for A, but in doing so, will he isolate himself? Let's see how AP is going to respond to an A cap. Win does not have the cap points, and Jennifer cannot reset Rambo. How about Winchellate? Oh, a bit too late. Rambo takes A, and I think Win will overtake APA. A cap wins this. Could be an issue, but they've also put a couple of shots over to the tanks crossing to the desert now. Hit points is still in favor of Win, but the gap has been shortened by quite a big margin. So APA, although they do not have the cap lead, they now need to start killing tanks and extending that hit point pool lead. Big is traversing dangerously into the heart of the Win's forces. Dodges a shell from Kuma, but look at AP. Jennifer now coming in, rams into Al Murray. Winchellate takes out Al Murray now. It's a 7 versus 6. Good job to APA server, but hit points are still in favor of Win. It's not over yet, and Win still has 2 caps. Time is running out for AP. They need to kill all the tanks. The Jennifer misses, bounces a shot. Winchellate almost already reloaded. Rambo was out. It's a 4 versus 7 situation. Keyboard Smasher now out. Pyko is now isolated by 3 tanks. APA will now divert the attention over to Killer from North by Days and Object 3. It's going to be a big shot from Object 3 onto Killer from North, and Sunshine bounced the shot onto Uni, and it's now a 3 versus 6. It's looking more and more likely to be an APA victory against Win, as we are seeing Bonsku being rammed to death and Pyko also killed. Sunshine last person standing. The scoreline is now 3-0 in favor of APA. Well done to APA. Great timing in the push, great focused fire, great positioning as well. I'm afraid Win might have spread themselves too much. But also at the same time, you can argue that APA is also spreading quite out. But APA has the DPM. They have the DPM, and that's a sense. So and the fight is going in the desert. So that means APA has the advantage with the brawl over to the desert. I think Win needs to consolidate their forces more if they want to win against APA. I think I'm repeating myself a lot tonight, but APA, impressive performance. I think they're having a really good night, showing us why they should be considered the contenders for the Blitz Stellar Cup. Now it's 3-0, one more, and then APA could win this one outright. But the poll is actually quite close because we're seeing APA with 52% of you saying they would win, but 47% of you are saying would win. At the scoreline is not suggesting the closeness of this. It's not suggesting the closeness at all. And I would agree with that. I think AP so far is dominating Win, and Win is trying to throw everything on the table, but I don't think they have come close so far, except they have tried to steal a win from getting the caps. But APA's shot efficiency tonight is a lot better than what we saw against B-Love. And they have to keep this kind of shot efficiency going into Blitz Cup if they want to stand a chance. But Bake has to ready up. He does get ready in time. We are not seeing a 7 versus 6. Win. Can they surprise us all and win this battle? Bring the score into 1-3. Will we see a big comeback from Win? We'll find out soon. El Murray in the bad chat, trying to spot tanks of APA. Keyboard Smasher has been spotted. He's going even deeper, spotting Days. Big is also spotted. Win might try to put cross shots. Good shot onto Big, but we aren't seeing a risk type deletion onto Big Pipe. So far so good for APA, but they again do not have the cap lead. It's Win getting the cap lead. It's like a common scenario for AP here. They don't get a cap lead. They are just winning by getting all 7 kills and trying to steal the caps back at the end. They could try and get C. I think they have. They don't have a light tank to get C, but that will put them within 1 kill from Philippines, so they can do that. Winchellate going down the bridge. Oh, might be able to put a shot onto Sunshine. Big shots onto Big. He is tracked. He is not perma-tracked, but he's out. He's the first tank out, and APA is now biting back, looking to take out Sunshine. Sunshine is in deep trouble. Win needs to start coming in, but then do they have the angles to support Sunshine? Sunshine's down to 400. He is already out. Killed by Keyboard Smasher. It's a 6 versus 6 situation. Hit points still very close, but Win is now being 7. But then they have found Keyboard Smasher as the next target to focus. So APA are getting really slow in this push. They have taken so many super heavies, which allows Win to kill tanks more quickly than Win. But Kuma has been taken out. El Murray, good shots onto Winchellate. Now Win is trying to pincer APA. APA is struggling, although they have more tanks alive. But I think this could change really soon. El Murray still very healthy in that bad shot. Fully reloaded. First shot in to Winchellate. Second shot also into Winchellate. Now will be on drum reload. Days is very low. I think El Murray will be going for Days next, and the other 2 Wins tanks will be going for Uni. Onto Object 3, and Yennefer will be looking to put base shots onto Bounce School. And maybe kill it from north, but Uni so far is in the heaps of trouble. El Murray's fully reloaded. Let's go back to El Murray. He's looking for Object 3 here. It's going to do a circle up there. Misses the second shell. And takes out El Murray. Object 3 in the third shell. He can't take himself out. that is illegal. Bounce bounces the shot, but Uni also misses the shell. Now Killer from North takes out Daze, and it's now a 3 versus 2 win. Is looking to make a comeback here. Uni looks for the different tank. Should have gone for Bounce School, or maybe not, because Yennefer takes out Bounce School, and it's well communicated from APA, but El Murray is going to be the hero of this battle, as he is looking to take out Yennefer next. He's running around. He has been running around like a mad person, and you have to give a lot of credits to him for carrying Win. But this is a time that Win needs to put all the shells in. They cannot afford to bounce the remaining shells, but El Murray misses the next shell. But in terms of 1v1, Killer from North has the advantage. Yennefer is in trouble. El Murray is now coming to the backside of Yennefer. Yennefer is on the reload, and can El Murray get some shots in? The first shell hits, but it's a really, really low roll. Killer from North takes another one, but Yennefer manages to put a shot and not Killer from North. Oh no, I think this is so close. Very close, and killing Killer from North. Another HE shell onto Yennefer. Don't know what's gonna happen here. Yennefer, can he take out Killer from North? Oh, it's a bounce from Killer from North. Yennefer might be aiming at El Murray. Maybe not. No. Oh. Ram kill Yennefer looking the other way, but El Murray gets there first. Huge, humongous, colossal, vast, vital victory for Win. So glad they pulled this off. Well done to Win. Oh my god. This is very, very close. APA, I don't think they have taken the right tax for this. Definitely not for a Desert Brawl. El Murray did so well here. Yeah, this is kind of the play style I want from him. Very good job in taking out the tanks. 3 kills, more than 4k done. Man of the match for me. This is why you want a batch hat in this type of scenario. In these type of scenarios, you really want that late game dominance, and Win has shown us with El Murray the batch, albeit it could have been easily APA. It was toe to toe, but Win is allowed to live for another day. And APA, I think they realize that we are now on Vineyards, probably not the best map to take a lot of bounces. They're taking 2 bounces, but they're taking double back shots. They're looking to make use of the back shots this time. Vineyards could be a bit cap based, but it can get quite brawly. It's a really open map, so it has a lot of emphasis on positioning and map control, and also focus fire as always. Win this time we'll take 6 heavies, triple I7, double crown until with 5B, a bat chat mouse, double mouse from APA, double bat chats, double to with 5B, and a crown. Let's head up high. Win, red team from the south spawn. APA blue team from the north spawn. We're going to be seeing APA sending the backshot to A, and Win with almost aerial. Oh, El Murray is already spotted. Is he going for a different position to reset the backshot? Yeah, different position, but a position that doesn't seem to quite work out for him. As APA gets A, but you can see the double back shots tries to fire one another, and the last shot, I think Bake is going to reserve that shot, but El Murray might be able. Oh, It's a big miss, although Big also misses that shot, but you can forgive Big for that because Big is running while shooting, but not El Murray. So Catley is with APA for the first time probably against Win. That will elicit a response from Win in the late game stages, but at the same time, two caps for APA, 10 cap points per 2 seconds to increase. So Win has just only a minute to go, not a lot of time to bleed APA. They might have to make a gamble here, but if they want to make a gamble, they want to be more to get bunched up together, because what's happening? The double IS7s are going deep into APA spawn, but the rest of the team is still very, very far away, like sitting very, very deep. But at the moment, APA has a slight hit point pool lead, so this move from Win, they have to be really careful. Killer from North is in a really tough spot. And APA just needs to sit back and wear Win down. This push, will that work for Win? Will they make another push soon? Win will try to get A, I think. But AP now has more than 700 cap points. They are making a counter push. They're trying to take out Killer from North. And they did. 6 versus 7. APA now has a substantial point pool lead. Win tries to get A back there. Again, trying to win by caps, but it's a huge gap to overcome for Win. Yennefer's down to one shot. Bounce skill looking to take out Yennefer, and El Murray did do that. Object free, probably the next tank down. Ramble down to one shot. But we are potentially seeing AP capturing B. APA retaining that important cap lead. Ramble is out. It's a 5 versus 6 here situation here. APA in a huge advantage. Kuma out. Daze and Object Free teaming up to kill Bounce School. Win with the double Crown Vargans and El Murray. APA will dominate that B side, and I think for me APA is going to win 4-1 against Win. They already did with the cap points, 1,000 cap points, and what a win for APA. 4-1 is the score line. I just forgot to change the scene. A resolute performance by APA. I think they've done really well tonight. Dispatch raid. The scoreline suggests a really close fight between them, but both teams did really well. But this match, APA is ahead of Win by quite a distance. What Win is suffering is for example, the last battle will be hesitation. Individual skill wise, I think APA's shot efficiency tonight has improved a lot, and Win is struggling to keep up with that. And there are a couple of situations whereby Win is not well connected, and APA manages to sever the formation of Win, allowing them to gain control over Win. So I think if APA can keep on dissecting teams like that, they will be a very dangerous force coming to the Blitz Stellar Cup. Now 5 round wins in their belts. The last round will be against Quick, but we'll find out the results for other fixtures. Will we see? Quick winning against Akatsuki. And they did win against Akatsuki, meaning it's now 4-2 for Quick. And B-Love won against Rejects 4-0. Big scoreline for B-Love. 3-2 still playing against Raid, which means now APA is not safe yet. They are not safe yet. Tomorrow, APA versus Quick could decide everything. Hello, Schwarzen. How are you doing? So waiting for 3-2 versus Raid, but a lot of things could happen tomorrow if 3-2 wins and tomorrow will be a really big night for a lot of these teams. For now, B-Love against Quake. B-Love against Quake. B-Love won against Quake. They won against APA. So, but then we don't. But then 3-2. Did they win against? Yeah. I can announce that B-Love are the first team through to the Blitz Stellar Cup. Huge congratulations to B-Love. Tomorrow their match will not decide whether B-Love will be in the top 2 or not. They're already in the top 2. They have won against APA, Quick, and 3-2, so any tie would put B-Love at the top. So whatever happens, they have a better, superior head-to-head track record. It all depends on APA versus Quick, because if APA does not win against Quick tomorrow, then APA could drop out of top 2. Although things could get complicated if 3-2 win as well. And we will see what happens with head-to-head record. Okay, so we will do that once the result of 3-2 versus Raid is out. And we have a result. 3-2 has won Raid 4-2, meaning we have a really interesting situation unfolding. Currently, Win is not in the top 6, and they're looking very likely to be knocked out unless Akatsuki and Raid lose tomorrow and win against 3-2. So the only way that Win can qualify is that win against 3-2. B-Love are through no matter what. So let's actually, let's actually do a scenario check. So first of all, let's see if we have a 4-way tie. Obviously, if 3-2 and Quick do not win their matches, then B-Love and APA are through to the top 2. But what happens if we are seeing B-Love losing and APA losing? Okay, and that will force a 4-way tie. 3-2 winning and Quick win. Quick, if they win against AP, then Quick will be on top. So that doesn't matter. I'm going to assume Rejects will win Akatsuki for now, because that's not going to affect the standings here. In this case, oh wow, that B-Love will be in the first place. 3-2 and Quick. If Quick win against APA, they will have one head-to-head battle win. 3-2 lost to APA, so APA have won, and 3-2 won against Quick earlier, isn't it? Yes, they did. I streamed them. 4-0 it was. So in this scenario, 3-2 Quick and APA, they will have the same number of head-to-head match wins, and that will put 3-2 in the top 2 and APA in the 4th place. So that's one scenario that could happen. However, if B-Love win, that will put them into a 3-way tie, and the same thing happens. 3-2 will be in the 2nd place, and APA will be in the 4th place. Okay, so what happens if we are seeing B-Love losing and B-Love losing, and let's say Quick APA wins to force another 3-way tie. B-Love no 3-way tie here, because Quick will not get 5-round wins. So in this case, 3-2 will not be in the 2nd place. So B-Love will be in the 2nd place, as they won against 3-2 previously 4-1. So let's go back. Let's go back and say going back to B-Love losing and Quick winning. All right. So if B-Love wins, and 3-2 loses, what will happen is that Quick will be in the top 2. Okay, Quick will be in the top 2. So a multitude of situations will unfold. Obviously, if AP wins, then AP are through. So I think Quick versus APA will decide a lot of stuff. B-Love losing and 3-2 winning. Let's see if that happens, what will happen. And that could not happen because we can't have three-way tie between B-Love, APA, and 3-2 because Quick will get 5 round wins as well, so that is not possible. If 3-2 lose and Quick wins against APA and B-Love wins does not win against Raid, just put rejects with a win here for now. Then Quick will be in the second place, knocking down APA to the 3rd. Right, so I'm afraid APA must win against Quick. So far, all the scenarios that I've done, if APA lose to Quick, they would not be in the top 2. Alright, so let's actually summarize what's going to happen tomorrow. The main fixture will be APA versus Quick. I might actually change to stream that instead. Because that is going to decide everything here. And there are a lot of people following. B-Love versus Raid. Okay, so let's again summarize what's going to happen. If APA wins against Quick, then the only tie we will see is 3-2 with B-Love. B-Love will be ahead of 3-2 with a head-to-head record. So if APA wins, then B-Love will be. If APA wins, then everything is decided. Okay, so if APA wins, then we know our top 2. How about no matter what happens tomorrow? If APA loses, then APA will not be going through. And instead, let's go back and check again what's going to happen. So assume B-Love wins. Let's assume B-Love wins and not APA winning. Let's assume this scenario again. If 3-2 wins and also Quick wins, then 3-2 will be ahead with more superior head-to-head battle wins. Okay, so there are lots of situations unfolding. How about if B-Love loses? What will happen here? Same happens. Nothing has changed. So the result of B-Love will not affect whether 3-2 will go through. Okay, so if 3-2 loses, let's say 3-2 loses, that there will be a new scenario. Quick will go through. How about Beloved winning? And Quick will also go through. So, I think I can summarize this in a couple of words. So once again, huge congratulations to Beloved for qualifying to the Blitz Stellar Cup directly. It now depends on whether APA can win against Quick. So if APA wins, then APA goes through directly. No questions about that. That's going to put them mathematically ahead. If APA loses, things will go it will get very interesting. Which is that if APA loses, then Quick will get a point. And at that point, it will depend whether 3-2 can win. The head-to-head record dictates that APA 3-2 and Quick that 3-2 has a more superior head-to-head record. So 3-2 will qualify if they win against Win. But if 3-2 does not win, then Quick will go through. So in any case, APA will be knocked out of top 2 if APA lose to Quick. The question will be whether it will be Quick or 3-2 taking the second spot in the top 2. Alright, so that's the top 2 done. What about the top 6? Because the only clans that are in contention will be Akatsuki, Raid, and Win. So currently in this tie, Akatsuki would be through. Has the best head-to-head track record. So is Akatsuki officially through? So let's say Akatsuki lost and Raid have won and also Win have won. And let's say APA has won against Quake, making it easy for the top 2. Then Akatsuki would be out. So maybe it's not the best to talk about scenarios. It's best to talk about what happens in a draw between these 3 teams, Akatsuki and Raid. It's quite obvious that if Akatsuki and Raid are tied, then Akatsuki will go through. Akatsuki. Okay, so what happens tomorrow in case of a tie for the top 6? Akatsuki, Raid, and Win. Currently, this three-way tie would put Akatsuki and Raid in the top 6. In the case of a tie between Akatsuki and another team, Akatsuki will go through no matter what. This two-way tie so this is on the well, on the assumption that both teams lost, because if one there would not be a tie between the 6th place and the 7th place if one of these teams do not win. One of these teams do not win will put them below the pecking order. So the chances of a two-way tie is for both of these teams to lose. In case of a two-way tie, we will see Akatsuki ahead of Raid and also Win, because Akatsuki won both Raid and Win. Raid would be ahead of Win if Raid and Win are tied in the 6th and 7th place. Three-way tie, no matter what happens, three-way tie, Akatsuki and Raid will be on top. So the only way that Win can get into top 6 is that one of these teams do not win and they win against 3-2. So that lots of scenarios that can unfold. Win must win against 3-2. X will have to X could lose, but we'll have to hope that one of the other teams do not win. Which, looking at the fixtures tomorrow, it is looking quite likely. Akatsuki is not safe yet. There is a scenario whereby Akatsuki could be knocked out, and that case would be Raid and Win winning their respective matches, and Akatsuki losing their respective match. Okay, so let's summarize again. Top 2, B-Love is through no matter what. APA will be through if they win against Quick. AP will be out if they lose to Quick, and that then depends on whether 3-2 can win or not. If 3-2 wins, then 3 are through. 3-2 are through with a more superior head-to-head record, although they lost to APA, but a tie between 3-2 and APA would not be possible because Quick must be tied with APA and 3-2 in a round wins in that situation. So no matter what happens, we are not seeing that happening, of APA and 3-2 tied with the same number of round wins. If Quick wins and 3-2, yep, so 3-2, head-to-head record, won against Quick, lost to APA. APA won 3-2, lost to Quick. In that scenario, Quick won APA, lost to 3-2, and all depends on the head-to-head track record, where 3-2 have 7 head-to-head battles. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's try with APA with Quick 4-3 and 3-2 with 4-0 win. It's still oh, actually no. Ditch that. So the only way that APA can still go through by losing to Quick is to lose 3-4. That will put 3-2 and APA with the same number head-to-head battle wins. And that case, APA, the tiebreaker rule will be reset, and APA will be ahead of 3-2. So let's okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let me show you that again. Okay. Alright, let's do that again. So the simplest situation is that B-Love is already through. AP wins, AP goes through no matter what happens tomorrow. APA loses, 3-2 wins. 3-2, APA does not lose 3-4. If they win more than they win 3. So if they win 3 battles, they are well, they are still not through, because if 3-2 loses, then Quick will go through, as the tiebreak will be between just only 3-2 and APA. Very complicated situation. So 3-2 wins then will depend whether APA wins 3 battles at least. If APA loses and 3-2 loses, that is simple. Quick will go through no matter what, because that will put only APA and Quick in the tiebreak, and maybe B-Love will be involved as well. But B-Love won against APA Quick, so that doesn't change anything. So yes, so the only complication will be 3-2 winning, and the result of APA versus Quick will be important. I hope I made myself clear about what's going to happen tomorrow. Just going to close that. Okay, So after all the babbling, I will close the giveaway at 10 minutes past, and we will begin the raffle then. For now, let's find out the result of the Challengers Tournament at the Lower Archeon Championship. Do we have a result? Let's find out now. And we do. Immortals have won WHN 5-1. Huge congratulations to Immortals for winning the Challengers Tournament. You deserve that win, and I'm not sure if it's the first win from Immortals, but they have a really impressive track record in the Challengers. Raffle 5-4 against Van Dussel. Huge congratulations to Raffle for winning the Lower Archeon Championship. Exactly the scoreline predicted by Thomas Peterson. So this is it for me. Huge thank you for tuning in to the stream and following all the way to the end. But I'm not going to end here just yet. I'm just going to wait for that time. But yeah, we've got all the results.
Talking about the same old stories they've heard.
Alright, we will begin the draw shortly. But I mean, Thomas Peterson is now level in the number of points with me, 17 points. Thomas Peterson got all 8 outcomes correctly predicted. Our AI is conquering this game. Oh my god! Oh my god! Jesus. Let me just find the form. I mean, you have a spare minute to enter your to give away, so you were given some leniency, but now, oh, of course, it's not allowed, but oh, we'll be getting the draw shortly. Oh, there is an NA entry, yes. Let's do this. I will also double check for any duplicates and previous winners. Oh, again, someone puts the server into the wrong blank. But I am not finding any duplicates. I think Sako, you've won in another stream, a better pass from another stream. So for that, I will remove you from the raffle. And so is Immortal Fighter. I see your name in another streamer, so I think I will remove your name. So sorry for that. Not sure if you've been told, but both of you have already won a battle pass and then in other streamers. So accept my apologies for removing your name from the raffle, but you already have a battle pass. So, and do we have more? Just going to check. Oh, Rage as well. I just saw your name in another sheet, so we'll remove your name from the raffle as well. So congratulations, in advance. So we now have 20 entries. Let's see, we have more winners here. Oh, Barra, you've already won a battle pass in Manu's stream. So again, I will remove your name from this raffle. But congratulations to you. Kamal? If I had your name earlier. I think Kamal, you think you're also on the list, isn't it? No, you're not. No, you're not. For Robert, so sorry for taking some time in verifying all of your entries. Okay. There is one for the NA server, but it's not in the winners list. Okay, so I checked from my side and also other streamers that we have I have removed the winners from other streams as well. So if I said your name and I remove you from the raffle, that means you've already won a battle pass, so you don't need to apply for the giveaway again. I'm just going to check from my list, my own list. Let's see. Okay, I'm all set. In the end, we removed the entries, some of the entries, and we have 19 entries here. 2 of you will win the battle pass. Good luck. I made the RNG with you. So let's draw our first winner. Our first winner is Devix. Huge congratulations, you've won a battle pass. I'm going to copy your tag, your ID down quickly. Okay, next up. I'm gonna have to speed up because I need to grab dinner. I'll take away review you from the list. The next winner is Cashbar09. Congratulations, you've won the battle pass. We've now found our 2 winners in this draw. Both of you are from the EU server. That's really good to see. Cashbar, where are you? There we go. There we go. We have 2 winners already drawn. So congratulations to both Cashmar and Defix. You've won the November Battle Passes. November Battle Pass. That's the end of my stream. Hopefully my computer does not BSOD there. Other than that, see you tomorrow. We'll find out who is going to get top 2 on the EU server. Apex server has all been decided. We know the top 2 would be Risk and Team ID. And the 4 clans to the playoff will be GB, RN, Laos, and also Cheeras. For EU, we'll find out tomorrow. Good night, and we know B-Love is already through, but what about the rest? B-Love is already through, APA 3-2 and Quick are through at least to the top 6. Depends who will get the top 2 and who will get the 2 remaining spots in the qualifiers. Good night, and see you tomorrow. Bye for now.